Hello and welcome to my channel, Gemini. This is a mid-monthly energy check for the month of May 2023. This is timeless read, but there's some intense energies going on: Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. You could be a cross watcher, and there could be a message here for you. You could be dealing with a Gemini, and this will help you understand what is going on in terms of communications and how is this retrograde affecting you, what's coming up after this when it comes to a conversation, if you've been in no contact and or physical separation, if your connection with your twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, whatever you resonate with has been a little strained recently. There is something major coming up in terms of an icebreaker conversation. Let's see what we have for the stands. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, hit the notification bell if you want me to channel details according to your specific situation. You can leave a question for me in the live chat. I might pick it up. Remember, this is a love reading. So if you have to ask a question, please keep it to love readings, only love related questions. And also, this is romantic situations. This reading involves romantic situations. We have the Four of Cups right at the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot. This was in the same place for Aries. As soon as I said Aries, we have the Emperor here. There's definitely a masculine showing up or coming towards you, or you might be going towards a masculine energy being drawn or directed, navigated by a higher power. You might be coming together, or they might be it feels like they might be finding a way of coming together and breaking this non-pass, breaking this stagnation. Or they also have they have a different perspective. They know what their shadow side is. They might have looked into that and emerged more stronger. They have a lot of information. They might have a lot of resources as well, or you might be getting new resources of information to enhance your work or communication with this person. Something from the past is definitely coming back. You'll might have been connected with this the divine masculine previously, and because of some kind of commitment that required a lot of movement around for possibly both of you, it's something about your individual mission that your divine masculine, maybe divine masculine energies went missing for some time, and now they are returning. The divine masculine counterpart is returning with some kind of massive information, and your collaboration is going to be back. They are going to bring about balance. It's like a promise. There's some kind of promise that was made, and that promise is being implemented on. It was made in the past. Things are definitely moving forward. I don't know what the secrecy is about. It's a Four of Cups. They are in a very meditative state. There is a maybe y'all are communicating telepathically, intuitively. Let's see what this person is saying and or wanting to say, right? Let's do a clarity spread. Let's see what comes out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana starting off the reading. Right, and the Six of Cups. This is definitely past life information coming in with the Tower and the Six of Cups that you all have spoken about, but maybe in the dream state. Maybe in the dream state, there is something that, maybe you all have been lucid dreaming together. Subconscious regression, you all have been lucid dreaming together, maybe going through like a rewind of your soul's journeys together. Divine counterpart showing up here because we have the Emperor, so that's the divine masculine counterpart. Or this could be like a Cancer or Aries, or you might have that on your chart. This could also be talking about the time when the North Node shifts into Aries and South Node in Libra. So it's a shift from. So anybody who has Aries, North Node in Aries on their birth chart, you're moving swiftly into the future of your life, and there is a very strong connection that you all have been carrying in your system, your energetic system, and that information is getting integrated. It's getting integrated in the material world. Wow, things are formulating. And somebody is practicing deep meditation. This is serious meditation for very short lengths of time, but it's very intense and deep meditation. This feels like the divine masculine counterpart. Okay, nothing seems to be falling. 717 on the clock. Gemini, let's see what is the World card at the bottom of the deck. So it's like I'm hearing the world is my oyster. 10 of Swords. My. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 2 of Swords. Okay. That chapter is ending. That chapter is definitely ending. There were this connection hit rock bottom only to rise, and how the Chariot, the divine masculine, really went deep into the shadow self and faced a lot of situations where they had been beaten down and broken down, and they took all of that information, and that has integrated into this, and that's why they had possibly there was you couldn't see it, and you were missing out all of that information, and it was a closing of a past chapter that was very brutal, that was causing conflict between you and your divine masculine counterpart. It's like I'm getting it's the same story. It happens with divine counterparts just before they're about to come into proper physical world union. So life situation, circumstances, people in their life, all of that is coming together, but all of this needs to close. It needs to close. It's still ongoing, and as your person goes through this, they have a lot of regrets. They know they have caused you a lot of pain, and they've kept you waiting. I don't think they they think that you're going to reject their offer. You're not. You or possibly you're unable to see that they are constantly trying their best to make an offer, and you're not seeing it. It's because They're doing it from the depths, and they've constantly been making these offers. They've constantly been making these gestures towards you, and able to see, because they are in a phase of life where they are closing down chapters. A big phase is ending, and they're shouldering all the weight and all the burden of it. Literally, they're taking it on their back. They've taken it previously. They they surrendered. They basically surrendered to things closing up once and for all, right? Closing up once and for all. There's definitely a Aries and Cancer couple that it showed up for Aries as well. Cancer showed up 3 times. Sorry, the Chariot card showed up 3 times, and all 3 different decks, right? So there's definitely a Cancer written somewhere for Aries and Cancer. That might be happening. I don't know. I had to say that. Maybe you're Gemini, you're dealing with a Aries or Cancer, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic that are about to come together, and that was getting stalled. That was a situation somewhere around in the past, and you took all of that. Maybe these people are very close to you, and it was a very tough situation, and you had to hear from both the sides, and you were stuck right in the middle here somewhere, like getting hits from both the sides. And while they were while your person, or you could be dealing with another Gemini as well, your person was absolutely unable. Your communication was completely blocked. Someone has someone blocked, and even if someone has someone blocked currently, and they regret missing out all the opportunities of reconnection, reconciliation. I see them really upset and disappointed in themselves on their past actions, and they're unable to turn around, and there's a lot of grief. There's a lot of grief. They're going through this again and again, the blocking, as well as making you wait here with the Hanged Woman as well till this situation comes to pass. This situation comes about. There's some kind of information and knowledge that is getting processed in the mind about what is mutual love, what is true love, why was it insufficient or out of balance in the past, why was it so painful, and why is it so soothing and calm right now. There's also some kind of technical glitch. The connection is being reactivated with different light codes of communication. So you all are going to be communicating in a code language or in secret. There's going to be some kind of secrecy surrounding this. The telepathic communications might be coming in more prominently. Even if somebody, I don't think, even if somebody has someone blocked, it might be because of a technical glitch, because that is what it was intended. Or somebody, there's definitely some kind of messaging back and forth that was put on hold, a massive hold, right? Because of these energies, these two energies, there's something merging with these two energies and them coming together. You feel the pain, you feel the information of this pain and this stagnancy. You're being blocked. The communications are not going through, even if this person is trying to find out how that block has been put in place. This is something internal. There's an internal block. That's why there's an external block, or there is a need There's some sort of divine intervention at play here as well with the Tower card here and the World card at the bottom of the deck, right? There's some kind of divine intervention at play here where this needs to be experienced. This needs to be experienced by whoever is so one counterpart has the block in their system, right? And the other counterpart is facing this because they have a better perspective. Somebody is being martyred in this process in the past. They're just coming back up, like, they're coming back up into their senses. They're getting charged up, right? And it's like they might have lifted the block, but this is an energetic block as well. So the messages are not going through. Even if they go through, they just like disappear. Somebody might have put a block, though. Somebody might have messed with some kind of technological stuff here with some codes or something. I don't know if you can do that. Put a barrier, put a block. There are many, many different ways that this was done so that you miss out on a lot of messages. And this person, somebody is in deep sorrow and regret that they missed out on a chance of fixing things with you because this messages the messages were not going through. There was a block. There is some reason for the block to be there. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the hidden energies? We have the Lovers. Gemini, you're showing up. Your energy is very, very hidden. In the Strength, we have the Strength card, and then we have the Two of Swords again. Two of Swords in the focus. Somebody's too focused on the block, making it more hopes and fears. Is the Queen of Wands. 3D situation. We have the Sun. Fourth density, we have the Four of Pentacles. That is the mental state right now, Gemini. And then we have the Chariot. Something is definitely happening. Like, you're going to be bombarded with a lot of messages. Like, you've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it, and you've kind of gotten very comfortable in the waiting and spacing out and waiting for the real communication to come through, right? And it is coming in so fast. It's going to basically, this is going to be like an abduction. Like, you're going to be taken away and you're going to be given all of the information all at once. Is because it's like you're unable to receive it. You're not receiving it. There is definitely a third eye chakra block here with you with you and your person. There needs to be some kind of cleansing done. There needs to be a mental cleansing. There needs to be a purge. That is possibly what is happening. And the temperatures are really high here right now. This is summertime, and maybe that is burning out everything that is causing a block. It's just like there are so many messages that are supposed to be incoming coming in. We have the Ace of Cups. These are messages like, I love you, I want to be with you, will you marry me, where are you, why aren't my messages going through, why am I blocked? You might be doing the same thing. This is an energetic block. That is why you're literally unable to read text messages. You're unable to hear, like, we have the cups here, four of cups. You're unable to hear. Both of you are unable to hear what each other is saying in each other's presence, right? And that is kind of getting cleared with the heat. That block is getting melted away. So, and spend a lot of time meditating. You could possibly take a cool water bath. If you have a bathtub, submerge yourself. I mean, it's not mandatory, but let this purge happen. Let this purge finally happen. Like, surrender to the purge, surrender to the process. Keep hydrated, definitely. Toxins get cleansed out when you're drinking water. It goes directly to the system where it'll get cleansed out, but this is definitely getting blasted out. And what's going to come in is like, it's going to be like a ceremony. You were hoping for this, right? In your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Wands. You see, so you're seriously, I think you're afraid of whatever you are missing out on. Maybe you missed out on the time where y'all should have been friends. Y'all should have had an enhanced experience of this in a friendly manner, but y'all were forced to be opponents. And this is so meta. Like, you've had to, both of y'all have had to show so much strength in the face of a lot of stupidity, because we have the Two of Swords showing up here twice. That's a lot of stupid. Like, no, I can't listen to this. I can't listen to this. It's impossible. This is something I cannot deal with. This is something that I cannot listen to. This, I have to rest my mind. But somebody is really up at night all the time, thinking, manifesting this future, this brand new future, and there is literally no communication between the two of you for a while. Gemini, you could be dealing with another Gemini, because we have a Lover's card here. There's somebody who has Gemini on their birth chart, either in the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Vedic. If you have a Vedic chart, that's why it could, the Gemini energies could be hidden, because we know the birth timings. There's definitely Gemini hidden traits. This is union energies, and this is the right time. Like, you'll have always known, your souls have always known that this is the right time. This is the right time. But there is some kind, you there is some kind of block here which you were not expecting. You were not expecting. This is like a googly. This is a twist in what was supposed to be forward movement. So there's like y'all have to go a few steps backwards and process this hurt and pain from being blocked in communication. And that it has already started at the moment. So as this block gets purged in your like, y'all are staying up probably at night and processing all of this, because very, very, very active minds right now, very, very charged up with the Tower card showing up here. Suddenly, from taking it easy, it's just snapped back up. So you have all of these mattresses stacked up. You are ready to just like blissfully float away into your dreams and not think about anything. And now suddenly all of this information is coming back up. You were possibly like, my person is in rock bottom. I do not know when they will, my divine masculine counterpart, my soulmate, whoever it is that you're resonating with in this reading, they have hit rock bottom so hard. They have faced so many brutal betrayals. Everybody that are in is in their life, like all the categories, the 10 categories are covered here, all that you can think about in all ways. Like, there's so much betrayal, there's so much information of betrayal. That is what the main actual of physical world aspects of it, the words that were said, the verbal things that were said, those fights that they were having with these people. They wanted, their main intention was to block that from you, but I don't think they actually hit the block button. This was done in a very backhanded way. This was done behind the back, and they regret this. They are very, very sorry that this happened, and it's going to come up in the future. So when this person comes and speaks to you, they are going to be very, very emotional. They're going to be very emotional, and most of it is going to be expressing the like the undying love for you. Like, this person probably sits up writing songs for for you, for us Gemini. I keep forgetting that I'm Gemini sun. Okay. So be ready for displays of emotions, and which is required because there has been a very long break. Definitely has been a very long break, which was taken lightly earlier, which was taken lightly, and now it's like the floodgates are going to open. And yeah, you're gonna have to submerge. So here you were blocked, and now you're good. Your focus is to submerge yourself in that information. Let things be cleansed in the 3D, all the blocks. Maybe you're speaking up. You're speaking up to people around you in your environment. You greet people good morning. That's also changing energies. Maybe try and wake up a little earlier, where people are greeting each other, not too late, or make it a habit of sending your parents or your best friend or whoever is closest to you a good morning message. Get back into that habit. I don't know why that is getting. Maybe that will help clear any kind of bug that somebody might have planted as a block in communications. Like y'all, I think y'all are sending messages to each other, like, but they're getting blocked somewhere. This is a card of like bombarding each other's text messengers with messages. If two people, if this energy is in here, it is impossible. If either one of you, or you and them both, I'm seeing like there are two lightning rods here, and we have the Queen of Cups. So this is mutual. Even the Six of Pentacles speaks about mutuality. We have the Four of Cups here showing up here twice, right? And we have the Two of Swords showing up here twice. We have the Lovers card, which is the Twin Flame card, which is a Gemini card. So if both of y'all are so charged up, no matter how much they wanted to protect you or shield you from this information, they couldn't have placed a block. So this is foul play. We have the Ten of Swords here. So there's some kind of betrayal at place here. There's somebody as a joke or took it very lightly that it was okay to place this block. And your person kind of, I think, knew that they were messing around with their phone, or messing around with their messenger services, people around them, the ones that are included in this set of betrayers, and they regret the fact that they didn't do anything about it because they had so much to say to you. I think first and foremost they thought they included us Gemini in this, and try to see it from that perspective, that we also might be like these people uh, who are connected. Like I said, there is a Cancer and an Aries showing up. Like, they are supposed to be connecting with each other. There is something about an Aries and a Cancer coming together. So this is like your situation ship, your counterpart ship, your twin flame situation, your journey was put on hold because of this. And this is coming in as a situation on that side. So it's coming on your counterpart side, like, this energy, whatever this is, this build up, right? It was coming through. So they really wanted, they were looking at it from that perspective. But even after looking at it from that perspective, they couldn't find you in the set of these people who are betrayed betrayed your person for something real, something true, something progressive, something that is futuristic. Even in that scenario, they were unable to see this. They were unable to withhold or hold this information in their mind, that you are the betrayers. But they might have treated you like that. They might have not accepted your friendly gestures. That is what is coming up here, all the while meditating and manifesting them. But whenever they were given that opportunity, they were given that gesture, friendly gesture from your side, they might have ended up rejecting it. And they feel very regretful about this. And it just feels, it really feels like foul play, Gemini. I know, it's very hard to process, but you've also been attacked by this foul play. This person has been experiencing the same thing, but in different ways. They might have thought that you are the one who blocked them, you are the one who ended this situationship with them. That is also a possibility. They are also seeing you in this, like, if you, whenever they think about approaching you, uh, right now this is their mind space. Every time they think about approaching you with a friendly gesture, they feel that you are not interested, so you might be blocking them out in the 3D. Because right now you are correcting, you're clearing yourself of this programmed non-cooperation, block named non-cooperation. Not, yeah, it's like a, I'm not going to cooperate. That block is being healed and purged, clearly cleared out of the system. Maybe you're having dreams where you feel like you're awake, and you might have to keep, you might have to focus on a totem in your dream state. Or you might you might suddenly wake up, you might get woken up from the dream. And if you're not aware that you're dreaming while you're in the dream, if it feels very, very vivid, you might wake up in the middle of the night around 4 a.m. In breaking out in sweats. That's really uncomfortable. So before you go off to sleep, please follow a meditation routine where you force yourself to think about a totem, any object that is close to you. Make it up. And so, when you see that object, you know that you are dreaming, right? Okay. This is going to, the communication coming up is going to be very, very poetic. You have the Ace of Cups. So this is a new relationship. It's beginning. It is a new relationship is beginning. This was what y'all had decided. Y'all had promised each other. There was a mutual promise made to each other that y'all will come back together, and that is happening. Definitely happening. It's a new beginning. Because your souls haven't got this kind of a new beginning ever in any previous lifespan. So that's why there was a lot of factors to process and to naturalize within one's energetic system. That's why everything has been going really, really haywire when it comes to the communication between the two of you. That's why the block was in place. But that is lifting. We have the chariot here, it's lifting. We have the chariot here, it's lifting. The block is lifting really fast, and the tower is coming in. I don't know verbal communications, but Gemini season coming up. But after Mercury retrograde, when we are proper in the Gemini season, it's hidden, it's secret. You won't see it coming. So it's just going to be like a blast of information here, and things are going to end. All of this past situation is going to end. We have the World card here as well. So you've been through the ringer, you've seen betrayal, and so has your person seen betrayal very closely. Y'all have processed all of that. Y'all have not y'all have processed that independently, individually, and after post processing, y'all are relaxing and purging all of that. If you might have absorbed something, at the same time y'all are progressing forward on in your individual paths, work, or whatever your individual goals are. Resting, rejuvenation, taking it easy, learning how to take it easy, learning how to enjoy the smaller things in life, learning how to express things more beautifully in different ways other than words. It could be music, it could be sound, it could be poetry. No, rather than typical conversation or text messages, you all are perfecting, possibly perfecting telepathic and telepathic conversation, intuitive conversation, meeting in dreams. That might come up. That might start coming up from tonight itself. You all might be, because we have the moon here, so the nighttime communication, Queen of Cups, dream state communication is very strong. It is still something that is going to be necessary going forward. You being able to communicate without planning face to face, like in the typical ways of communicating with each other. That could also be the main agenda why this block was placed, so that you'll learn how to show faith in this connection, and your knowing and understanding of each other. You'll had to uh, have had a recap of that. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please like if you did, and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like my content and want me to connect with your energy specifically. I do various playlists, so you might want to have a look at that and how they're different. Zodiac signs help me connect with a larger energy database, but I do enjoy doing the other playlists as much as I enjoy doing zodiac readings. I hope I will see you in the next one. There's always a message in uh, energy is energy. It can catch uh, anybody till it gets resolved, till it plays out, till there is physical manifestation, mental processes happening, till it's processed mentally, physically, emotionally. So keep watch out for this channel. I do channel some really, really intense energies sometimes. Extraordinary messages come in. I have some word flashcards that I've prepared. I'm just trying to organize them, or like trying to see if there's any repetitions, etc. So that'll be coming up in timeless tarot fun after I'm done with the zodiac. Okay, then take care, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it.